Welcome to the Pattern Recognizer. Most people are running programs they never chose. Today we expose one of those patterns, see exactly how it works, and discover the precise shift that can set you free. Let's begin. Imagine this. You buy a new app to get organized, and you spend 3 evenings setting it up, perfecting tags, curating templates, and then you avoid the real work. The inbox looks prettier, you feel momentarily accomplished, and the true decision, the hard call you needed to make, quietly gets postponed again. The comfort felt like progress. The day was stolen by calm activity that never met courage. I call this pattern the substitution ritual. It imitates real ritual. The outward form, the rites, the tidy checklist. But it substitutes sensation for transformation. Genuine ritual primes courage. This counterfeit ritual primes comfort. One seeks expansion. The other seals possibility in place. Let's be precise about the psychology. First, reward substitution. Our brain latches onto any available reward, novelty, structure, small dopamine hits, and marks it as progress. A new app, a tidy to-do list, a symbolic morning routine all deliver small neurochemical returns. Second, hedonic adaptation. The pleasure decays fast, the system demands new comforts, so you layer more substitutes. Third, avoidance conditioning. From childhood we learn to soothe discomfort with rituals that pacify but do not resolve the wound. The ego, whose job is safety, privileges these behaviors. It will generate 1,000 tasteful distractions that feel responsible, so you won't have to feel the raw friction where real change happens. That is how comfort masquerades as momentum. Now the esoteric mechanics, because rituals carry energy and energy has form. A true rite opens a circuit. Intention flows outward, is tested, and returns transmuted. A substitution ritual closes a circuit instead. It draws your intention into a tidy loop. You light the candle, you check the list, you get the hit, and the energy arcs back to where it started, unchanged. Picture sacred geometry. A true altar is an open spiral, a pass. A counterfeit altar is a closed polygon, a shape with no exit. The same alchemical language applies. Inner alchemy intends inversion that turns space into gold. Substitution inverts courage into comfort. The alchemy is reversed, and what should have liberated you becomes a containment field. So reframe the scene. Think of comfort as a counterfeit altar. On its surface the offering looks sacred. Effort, time, intention. But the statue on that altar is inertia. The true altar asks you to stand before an unknown, to feel the tremor, and to act anyway. The counterfeit altar asks for your attention and returns you to the same polygon of safety. Visualize a closed hexagon around your intention. Every comfort you add is another side. Courage is the geometry that creates an opening, a gap in the polygon, and lets possibilities spill out. Which brings us to the practical tool, the 4-minute substitution audit. This is exact, minute by minute, and you can do it anywhere. Do it daily for 30 days. This is not a performance. It's a measurement that produces feedback and rebinds intention to discomfort. Minute 1, clarify. Ask one razor question. What is the one courageous action I am avoiding right now? Write it down in one line. No qualifiers, no justifications. If you notice a comfort attached to that avoidance, name it. I'm researching tools, or I'm reorganizing, or I'm soothing with planning. Journal prompt: what am I doing that feels like progress but keeps me safe? One line. Minute 2. Measure the cost. Spend 60 seconds listing what the avoidance costs you concretely. Time lost, opportunities missed, relationships deferred, the emotion you numb. Be specific. I lose 3 hours a week. I delay the conversation for months. This is not guilt, it is accounting. Knowing the exact cost breaks the romance of comfort. Minute 3. Reconnect to intention with a somatic anchor. Stand up if you can. Place your hand over your heart. Breathe in for 4 counts. Hold 2. Exhale for 6. As you exhale, say aloud, I choose the opening. Repeat 3 times. This small embodied ritual shifts the circuit from thought into felt resolve. If standing is impossible, press your fingertips together to create a biofeedback loop. The body recognizes the pattern and commits. Minute 4. Take one micro action. Not a plan, a physical step. Send a single message, open a file, clear one paragraph, make a 2-minute call. The micro action must carry risk of discomfort, small enough to be doable, meaningful enough to be real. Script to speak if you need it. I am starting now. I will spend 10 focused minutes at 10 a.m. Log it. Note the time and the result. That recording is the only evidence your future self needs. Here's an exact logging protocol. Create a simple 2-column note. Substitution and micro action. Date the entry. Under substitution, name the comfort. Under micro action, record the single step and the timestamp. At the end of the week, count how many days you did the audit and how many micro actions stuck. Your metric is not perfection. It is visibility. You are converting stealth avoidance into measurable data. Why will 4 minutes work? Because ritual makes circuits. Focused, consistent micro-ritual rewires the circuit toward openness. The brain updates expectations when action follows intention. The esoteric system responds when energy is redirected through an opening. Do this daily for 30 days. Track the ratio of audits to micro-actions and raise a simple metric. Percentage of audits that resulted in a courageous micro-action. Aim for steady improvement, not dramatic leaps. Recap. The substitution ritual is a counterfeit altar that trades comfort for courage. The mechanism is psychological reward substitution, hedonic adaptation, avoidance conditioning, and energetic. Close rituals, inverted alchemy. The daily 4-minute substitution audit collapses that architecture into a measurable habit. Clarify, measure, cost, anchor the body, do one micro-action and log the result. The pattern is the prison. Awareness is the key. That is the pattern, that is the mechanism, and that is your shift today. If you're ready to decode the full architecture of your life, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com. The pattern is the prison. Awareness is the key. Action second. One shift changes everything. That is the pattern, that is the mechanism, and that is your shift today. If you're ready to decode the full architecture of your life, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com.